The OECD is launching the Trust in Business project in order to bridge the gap between business standards and their implementation. The project aims to do this by identifying how a company's corporate governance framework can strengthen its ability to do business with integrity and prevent corporate misconduct. On the occasion of the OECD 2015 Integrity Week, Pierre Porret, Deputy Head of the OECD Directorate for Financial and Fiscal Affairs, explains to Philippe Montigny, Chairman of the Ethic Intelligence Certification Committee, the details of this project and how companies can contribute to share their experience on best practices.
Pierre Porret, you are Deputy Director of the OECD Directorate for Financial Affairs and Enterprises. It's a directorate which also covers the work related to anti-corruption issues. Your directorate has decided to launch a new initiative, the Trust and Business Project. Why are you launching this initiative?
Why? There is a large gap between the promises raised by international standards for business integrity and their actual implementation. There is no 1 week when a business scandal in banking, in the oil industry and other sectors does not make the headlines of newspapers. Do you know that top management people in companies have been involved in 53% of the more than 400 cases of foreign bribery prosecuted under the OECD Anti-Bribery Convention? 7 years after the crisis, there is no hard evidence that misconduct recedes. Trust in business and markets has probably reached very worrisome low level. On the government side, the picture is not much better. 17 countries only among the 41 state parties to the OECD Anti-Bribery Convention have to date prosecuted cases of foreign bribery. Only 17 out of 41. And the largest non-OECD economies have even not taken the step to join the OECD Anti-Bribery Convention, despite repeated calls by G20 itself.
What do you expect, Pierre, from this initiative? What kind of contribution you would like to see?
We will produce and publish new OECD evidence and innovative advice to achieve better governance, realize better enforcement for business integrity. As a result, we will have achieved, hopefully, 3 things. International OECD standards for business integrity will be better implemented, will be more effective. Trust in business will improve, and most importantly, trade and investment will grow, and for the benefit of everybody.
Concretely, Pierre, what kind of added value do you expect from this project?
For the first time, the project will take a comprehensive approach to the challenge of business integrity and break silos. Silos within the company where too often compliance officers in tax, corruption and other fields do not talk to each other. Silos within the governments where too often, again, public agencies compete and do not work together. The OECD is the house of most of the internationally agreed standards for business integrity. It's just natural that we start from here.
And now, Pierre, what is going to be the next step? What is going on and how companies and experts will contribute to this project?
First, we will collect data, conduct surveys on risk, on good and less good practices in response. We will engage the business sector extensively. We'll put in place a multi-stakeholder task force of experts, peer learning among practitioners and governments. Peer learning is one of the unique technique of the OECD to bring results. Dialogue. By June, we will be in a position to issue a fact-finding issues paper. That paper will serve as a foundation to bring that conversation and the consultations forward.
Concretely, everyone can contribute to your project. They can contact you, they can contact your secretariat, send you documents. All those who have innovative ideas, who have developed best practices, they can share this with you.
Absolutely. That's what will make the project successful, and we count on all of you having experience and good best practices to contribute to join the project.
Working with governments, business, and civil society, the Trust in Business Project, or TNB project, promotes a discussion about the effective integration of business integrity considerations into a company's decision-making. This underpins the responsibilities of the board and executive management, as defined in the OECD Principles of Corporate Governance, and aims to help companies better mitigate the risk of being used for or engaging in serious corporate misconduct. Don't hesitate to share your views and experiences with the OECD Secretariat.